I'd like to tell everybody about another exciting CS OrthoTrac update that we've released, OrthoTrac version 15. OrthoTrac version 15 provides a variety of updates to make orthodontic practices even more efficient and more secure than ever before. There are several new and exciting enhancements that will benefit all OrthoTrac users, including several graphical interface improvements and other modifications requested by both our users, our support department, and trainers to help make sure that OrthoTrac is as simple to use as possible. There are two exciting enhancements that will be of particular interest when talking with existing customers and potential new customers that I would like to highlight in this video: the Financial Estimator tool and additional improvements to our universal aligner tracking system. So we'll start off with showing the new Financial Estimator tool. This is accessed by going to the patient's financial functions screen, and once in the financial functions screen, you'll notice a new icon for the Financial Estimator setup. Simply click on this new icon, and this will open up the input screen for the patient's contract. This makes it much easier and quicker to estimate different potential payment plans for the account. I can simply enter in the total cost of treatment, any courtesy discounts that we're offering for any specific reasons, the estimated insurance coverage, and that leaves me quickly with the remaining balance to handle financial agreements with. Once I have this entered, I simply click on Financial Estimator, and this is where it gets really exciting. If I want to change different payment plan options or length of payment with the patient, I simply can slide any one of these three slider bars. For example, if I'm talking with a parent who requested that we keep the monthly payment down to under $350, I can simply slide my payment option and it will correspondingly change the number of months required to make that payment plan. If in addition they request a lower upfront payment, I can drag down my initial upfront payment as well as my monthly payments to figure out how long we need to make this payment plan payable over. If they want to keep it to a shorter period of time, I can change the number of months. I can also increase or decrease my down payment to correspondingly change the amount of the monthly payment. This allows the treatment coordinator or doctor to come up with an infinite number of possibilities, all of which are acceptable to the office for payment plan arrangements with the patient. This we expect will drastically increase the speed and the number of patients who agree to treatment with the office. Once we've come up with an agreeable option, I can print this off for reference with the patient, or we'll go ahead and save. Once saved, you'll see that this brings up a screen where I can reference the financial arrangements that I've made with the patient, where I can easily input that into OrthoTrac very quickly and easily. I can also, of course, print this off again for access to the patient. As you can see, this will be a drastic improvement to both our existing customers' workflow and is a great reason that people who don't use OrthoTrac today should consider making the change to using it in the future. The next exciting new feature is some enhancements that we've made with the universal aligner tracking. So we use this same patient, and I'll show you some of the exciting changes that we've made here. As a reminder, OrthoTrac was the first, and still today is the only software program on the market to incorporate charting tools specifically built around clear aligner treatment. This makes tracking and treatment much easier than anything available before. As a reminder, some of the key benefits that the universal aligner tracking brings to an office, as introduced in version 14 of OrthoTrac, are set up as we manage aligners. I can easily work to track clear aligner treatment no matter what the source is of the aligners, anything from any clear aligner manufacturer, including in-house manufactured aligners. I simply specify the brand of aligner that we're using. Is it initial treatment or a refinement? The date we plan to start treatment, how many trays the patient has in their possession, and how often we want them to change the trays. So basically just simply the prescription of the treatment. If this is for full-time or part-time wearing, along with any prescription instructions that we want to give the patient, And I can also very quickly specify if we're doing treatment on the lower, if the lower treatment is the same as the upper, I have all the information that I need. However, I can specify individual treatment prescription for the lower if, for example, we have more or less trays with a different prescription for use. The clear aligner tracking system then lets me easily see how many trays the patient has in their prescription for both upper and lower, how many trays the patient has in their possession, highlighted here in the light green, which tray the patient should be on today in the darker green, and then as the patient comes in for visits, it'll also track the last verified tray, so I can always keep track and easily see which tray we last verified visually on a patient treatment that the patient was using and that had a proper fit. Now, the change that we've made to version 15 of the clear aligner tracking system is to ensure that we can accommodate any clear aligner treatment offered by the office. What we've done to accommodate this is we've expanded from what was previously a limitation of up to 40 trays to now being a maximum of up to 80 trays, which will easily allow us to accommodate, again, any clear aligner treatment that's offered. And again, we can specify individual treatment for either the upper or the lower, and I can see all of those trays that have been delivered, including up to those full 80 trays. So that's the quick summary of some of the exciting things to talk about with our existing and our new potential OrthoTrac customers, and yet more evidence of the exciting things happening at Carestream Dental and the enhancements and development that we're doing to make sure that we continue to be the gold standard in orthodontic practice management software today and in the future.